Look, I've tested over 50 laptops this year, and let me tell you, most of them are complete garbage for actual work. But these 5? These are the ones that made me go, okay, now we're talking. Whether you're spending 8 hours a day in spreadsheets, editing videos until 2 a.m., or just need something that won't die on you during that crucial presentation, I've got you covered. We're talking everything from a $999 steel that punches way above its weight to a creative powerhouse that'll make your desktop jealous. I've also dropped updated links with the best pricing I could find for all these laptops in the description below. All right, let's kick things off with our number 5 pick, the Microsoft Surface Laptop 7. And honestly, this thing has me pretty excited about Surface laptops again. Starting at just $999, this is what I'd call the sweet spot for anyone who wants premium without breaking the bank. So what makes this our best value pick? Well, Microsoft finally nailed it with the Snapdragon X Elite processor. We're talking genuine MacBook Air performance levels here, which is saying something. The battery life is absolutely fantastic, easily giving you a full workday and then some. I'm talking 10 to 12 hours of real-world usage, not just sitting idle. The 120Hz touchscreen display is buttery smooth, and that keyboard? Chef's kiss. Microsoft really dialed in the typing experience with perfect key travel that just feels natural under your fingers. Now the base model gets you 16 gigabytes of RAM and 512 gigabytes of storage, which is solid for most people. But here's the thing. If you want to bump up to 32 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage like the configuration I tested, you're looking at around $2,000. Still reasonable, but that's where the value proposition starts to get a bit stretched. The design is clean and professional, weighing in at just under 3 pounds, so it's genuinely portable. My only real gripe? App compatibility can still be a bit wonky with the ARM processor, but it's getting better every month. Coming in at number 4, we've got the HP ZBook Ultra G1A, and this is where things get really interesting for you creative professionals out there. This isn't just a laptop, it's basically a desktop workstation that happens to be portable, and HP is charging accordingly with prices starting at $2,599. But here's why it earns that creative crown. The AMD Ryzen AI Max PRO processor is an absolute beast. We're talking 16 cores, 32 threads, and up to 128 gigabytes of unified memory. Yeah, you heard that right, 128 gigs. This thing will chew through 4K video editing, 3D rendering, and complex AI workflows like they're nothing. The 14-inch OLED display with 120 Hz refresh rate is stunning. Colors pop, blacks are true black, and the touch responsiveness is incredible for digital artists. What really blows my mind is how HP managed to pack all this power into something that's just 0.7 inches thick and weighs 3.3 pounds. It feels impossible when you pick it up. The build quality is rock solid with that professional workstation aesthetic. Now the higher-end configurations can get pretty spicy price-wise. We're talking up to $8,250 for the fully loaded model. But if you're making money with intensive creative work, this thing will pay for itself. The only downside? That gorgeous OLED screen is going to murder your battery life if you're not plugged in, so plan accordingly. At number 3, we have the Dell Latitude 7650 with that beautiful 16-inch display, and this is where Dell really shows off what they can do when they focus on screen real estate. This is our display champion, and once you see it in person, you'll understand why. The 16-inch screen hits that perfect sweet spot. It's big enough to actually get work done without feeling cramped, but not so massive that you can't throw it in a bag. Dell offers several display options, but the standout is the 4K OLED panel that's just gorgeous. Colors are vibrant, text is razor sharp, and you've got enough screen space to actually multitask without constantly switching between windows. For anyone who lives in spreadsheets, documents, or needs multiple windows open, this extra screen real estate is a game changer. Under the hood, you're getting solid Intel processors, usually 13th Gen Core i5 or i7 options depending on your configuration. Performance is reliable and consistent, perfect for business workloads. The keyboard has that classic business laptop feel. Not flashy, but dependable and comfortable for long typing sessions. Build quality is exactly what you'd expect from Dell's business line. Professional, durable, and designed to handle daily abuse. Pricing typically starts around $1,800 for decent configurations, which puts it in that premium business laptop category. The main trade-off here is portability. At around 4 pounds, it's not exactly what you'd call ultra-portable, but that's the price you pay for that beautiful big screen. If you prioritize display quality and screen space over ultimate portability, this is your machine. Our number 2 spot goes to the new MacBook Air with the M4 chip, and honestly, Apple just keeps making these things better and better. This is hands down the best portable work laptop you can buy right now, and the M4 makes it even more compelling than before. The M4 chip is seriously impressive. We're seeing about 20% better performance than the already excellent M3, and the efficiency is just unreal. I regularly get 15 to 18 hours of actual work time on a single charge, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. The laptop stays cool and quiet even under load, and macOS just feels buttery smooth. Whether you're in Final Cut Pro, Photoshop, or just juggling dozens of browser tabs, this thing doesn't break a sweat. At 2.7 pounds, this is genuinely portable in a way that makes you want to take it everywhere. The build quality is vintage Apple. That aluminum unibody construction feels premium and solid. The keyboard has finally hit that sweet spot after years of butterfly key drama, and the trackpad is still the gold standard that everyone else tries to copy. The 13.6-inch Liquid Retina display is sharp, bright, and color-accurate enough for professional work. Starting at $1,199 for the base M4 model with 16 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage, it's positioned right in that premium sweet spot. If you need more storage or want to bump up to 24 gigabytes of RAM, you're looking at $1,500 to $1,800, which is still competitive. The only real limitation is that you're locked into the Apple ecosystem, but if you're already there or don't mind making the switch, this is portable perfection. And our number 1 pick, the laptop that takes the crown for best overall work laptop in 2025, is the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 12. This thing just nails everything that matters for getting actual work done. Let's start with what makes this special. It's got that legendary ThinkPad keyboard that's basically the gold standard for typing. If you spend your day writing, coding, or in documents, nothing else comes close. The track point is still there for the die-hard fans. But honestly, the trackpad has gotten so good that you might not need it. Build quality is absolutely bulletproof. This is the laptop that's going to survive years of daily abuse and still keep going. Performance-wise, you're getting latest gen Intel processors that deliver exactly the kind of reliable, consistent performance that business users need. It's not flashy. It's not trying to be a gaming laptop. It's just rock-solid, dependable power. The 14-inch display options range from solid 1080p panels up to gorgeous 2.8K OLED screens that are perfect for detailed work. Battery life easily gets you through a full workday, and the thing weighs just 2.5 pounds. What really sets the X1 Carbon apart is the complete package. Enterprise-grade security features, excellent port selection including USB-A and USB-C, and that classic ThinkPad aesthetic that just screams serious business laptop. Pricing typically starts around $1,400 for base configurations and can go up to $2,500+ for fully loaded models. But you're getting exactly what you pay for. This is the laptop for people who need to get stuff done day in and day out, without any drama or surprises. It's not the flashiest option on our list, but it's the one I'd recommend to anyone who needs a dependable work machine that just works every single time.